Hey, all you beautiful people out there in the interverse and the interwebs. I'm Jim. I'm with Tabula Sono. We are a 3D virtual tabletop. We're currently on Kickstarter, and this episode of super awesome TikTok All-Star D&D Extravaganza 5e Shindig Hullabaloo is brought to you by Tabula Sono. So we'll get more into that in a bit. But first, I want to go ahead and introduce our players / victims for this evening. So, Katiosaurus, would you like to start off?
Oh, sure. Hi, everybody. It's me, Katiosaurus. I am here because I just really like this. I think it's real neat and real cool. And should we introduce our characters? Is that what we're doing?
Absolutely. Tell us all about Cable.
Oh, sure. I'm going to be playing a character named Cable. Cable is a Earth Genasi druid. He is big on adventuring. He is big into smashing. Think like Earthbender, but maybe not the brightest crayon in the box is Cable. He tries his best. But sometimes the world is a confusing place, you know? So that's me, and that's Cable.
So, hey, listen, though, even the dimmest crayons can still color. Am I right?
Even the dimmest crayons can bring highlight to the darkest times. That was almost profound. I'm very proud of
that. I feel like we got pretty close. All right. How about Cinderblock Sally? You're up. Who are you? And tell us about your character.
Sally, I like to make people excited and or angry with me on the internet, largely in TikTok. I am going to be playing Baugi the Beguiling, a dwarf that was raised by giants with an aspiration to be the world's greatest magician. It's going to be, that's about it in a nutshell.
Sweet. Happy to have you. Next up, we've got Merlin the Bard. How's it going?
Hi, friends. It's going great. As stated, my name is Merlin the Bard. I do D&D educational TikToks. Find me over there at the same name. And I am playing Don Huggington, a roguish ex-mobster rogue.
A roguish ex-mobster rogue. Understood. Yep. Excellent. What race?
Gnome.
Gnome. Yes. Excellent. Well, let's get going.
Wait, so, that's allowed? I didn't even know that was an option in D&D.
Would you like to pull an audible and switch to a gnome?
No, that's fine. Oh, I thought you said none. I was like, how do you have none?
Oh,
no. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, sure, yeah. That's actually the next.
Hat on. It's fine.
The next campaign, we're all going to start off as nuns in a convent.
Love that for us.
Tune in next time. All right. So, Tabula Sono is a free to use 3D whiteboard system. So what we're trying to do with this tool is we're trying to take you back to the days of in-person tabletop games where you got a whiteboard laying out and you're drawing with markers and you're moving minis around and people are just throwing dice around and having a great time. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the game and we will get going. So what you see here is Phil's screen. Hello, Phil. Phil is our producer. So he's going to be doing that. We've already got some wiggling players going on. And we will just jump right in. So I'm actually going to take the this druid over here and assign that to Katie.
Woo!
Yeah, I forgot to do that beforehand. So
my favorite part about this is still that it's Minecraft controls, so I feel very comfortable and just like I know how to work this.
When in doubt, WASD. So what you're seeing on the stream, everyone, is you're seeing Phil's screen. This is actually the same screen and control system that all the players have. So they can move their players around, like you see them wiggling around right now. They can move the screen around, and they can see everything that I allow them to. Mwahaha.
Sorry, which one is mine?
You are the yellowish, goldish chap.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The tallest of the bunch.
Okay, I just did a cool thing and refreshed my page, so I'll be back in a second.
I did this.
I keep just accidentally hitting it. It's fine.
Yeah, you know, technology is hard, am I right?
Pro gaming right here. All right.
Doesn't get any better than this. All right. Here, I'm going to put on my my DM hat. I don't actually have a DM hat with me, but pretend that I do.
Get one.
And then let's get going here, and I will give you the setup as you violently wiggle around in the tavern. All right, so you three have spent the better part of a year on an epic adventure together. So you already know each other. You're fairly acquainted, and you were tasked by the Empress to track down and eliminate an evil sorceress. Sorceress's name is Maltak. Feel free to dispronounce it if you would like. Malpronounce? I don't know. So you've been on that quest for a better part of a year, and you got some pretty reliable intel that Maltak and a bunch of her minions have been spending a lot of time in this tavern, which is kind of weird. So something's got to be up. This might just be the big break that you need to actually finally track down Maltak and get that huge bounty that the Empress promised you in the beginning. So let's get going. Have at it.
All right.
Okay.
I will get us some drinks. Yes. Cable, Don, what would you like?
Cable immediately looks uncomfortable having to make a choice. I guess I'll just mead for my friends.
And you, my friend.
I'll take sparkling water if they got them.
Okay, I will go get. Excuse me, I would like some drinks for my friends, please. A mead and a sparkling water.
So as you approach the barkeep, he looks at you, squints, and then he bites down hard on something, and he says, "She told me you were coming, and you'll never take me alive." Foam starts to spurt out of his mouth, and then he slumps over behind the bar.
This is bad service.
Wait, is he okay?
The barmaid walks over. She bends over and looks over the bar and is like, not again. Hang on. Let me go get the antidote. And she runs off. She runs outside for a sec.
Guys, what is happening here? This is a weird place.
I don't know, but hold on. I gotta turn my little man's around.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really like the vibe. The vibe is not immaculate. The vibe is like whatever the opposite. It's a very messy vibe in here.
It's very tense.
There's a really big rat behind the counter, too. I don't want to be rude, but it's gross.
Maybe it's a pet rat.
Can we get a zoom in on the rat thing, please? So the barmaid walks over and she takes this small clear vial of greenish liquid and pours the concoction down this guy's throat. Not very gently either. Sighs and walks back to go back cleaning on the tables. The barkeep stands up and he's like, "Oh, okay. So I guess you have questions for me." Oh, I'll get that mead for you too.
Are you okay? Like what? Just like respectfully, what was that? What?
Oh, the Empress told me that if somebody tried to take me or question me, I had to kill myself. So I did. She never said anything about coming back. So
that is a significant loophole in those instructions.
This dude definitely knows a lawyer or two.
Can I
come and drop off your drinks on the table over here?
All right. Well, no, Cable may not be the brightest crayon in the box, but knowing that the bartender just straight up like cyanide pilled himself, can I roll some kind of like, is my mead poisoned check?
Yeah, roll an is my mead poisoned check, also known as insight.
Okay. All right, let's see. How do I always put my hand up? That's going to be a 7, so we're off to a great start.
Yeah, so your mead may or may not be poisoned, and you are 100% sure of that.
Oh, great. Okay. You know what? Cable, Leroy Jenkins, and just takes a giant swig.
Nice. Anybody else want to join?
Don will do the opposite and just slowly pour his drink out on the floor.
The barkeep looks at you and he's like, "Okay, well, I guess you're paying for it, so you do you, man." So, do you guys have any questions or just here to drink? He's got like a glowing exclamation quest mark bouncing above his head right now.
Do you have more cyanide pills for sale?
Oh, absolutely. They're 3 for $2.99.
Copper?
No, gold.
It is a lot of gold.
That is a lot of gold.
Well, I kind of need these. They're pretty valuable to me. I do this like every third day.
Is it like a
Is that-
spiritual experience?
Yeah.
Crossing over to the other side and coming back so
That
much?
can be good for you.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not. I'm in real bad shape.
So traumatic.
I listen. I'm not great at the whole, investigating this thing. But you said the Empress is looking for. So I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at the chat. I'm sorry, but what's going on?
Cable has short-term amnesia, I think.
Cable's
or-
just real dumb, and that's my excuse because I get really invested in reading the chat.
So the barkeep does a quick synopsis recap for you
Great.
and explains that the Empress has hired you guys to go find and take care of the sorceress.
Okay.
And the sorceress has been coming to this tavern with her minions for the last few days, and that's kind of weird.
Hmm.
Okay. What type of sorceress is she?
She is a wild magic sorceress. One of the worst in the land. She always uses her powers for what we would consider evil.
Oh,
Evil.
okay. Not a good sorceress. I don't know, guys. Do you have any questions for our
Where
friend
did
here?
you get your cat?
Oh, you like Sally over there?
I did not say I like it.
Oh, I'm not sure where this is going, but the entire that's my bad. I'm not sure where this is going, but
There's an earthquake.
she's a rescue, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, I rescued her from my mom's basement.
I think she might be the sorceress in disguise.
I think you're correct. Can I do an insight?
Yes,
on
make
the-
an insight check.
15.
15 for the insight check on the cat. So you very closely examine this cat, looking for all the telltale signs of a shape-shifting sorceress, and you find none. It seems that this might actually just be a cat.
Well, I would like to say that I really feel like this adventure is going really well so far. We have looked at a cat and a man has come back to life. So what more do you need in an adventure? I'm gonna go over here and drink my mead until the Empress or the sorceress shows up. That's
And
my
as
plan.
soon as you say that, a loud boom happens just outside. I said outside
Ah!
the front door of the tavern. That's this one over here.
Ah!
This little wiggly
Rotate
guy.
the other direction.
Go investigate it. Just kind of like poke the head out the door kind of thing.
So out the door, you see nothing but dark blackness. But as soon as you actually broach the threshold of the door, you see a new room just kind of materialize into existence right
What?
before thine eyes. Would you like to continue further?
This
Guys.
room just appeared before my eyes. I don't know if it's safe.
I do not believe it is, but it is not unlike us to travel into unknown danger.
This is fair. This is fair. I
I
see
feel
something
it-
shiny at the end of the
Yeah.
hall there.
Something shiny. Let's go.
Maybe if we spin as we go, it'll make us safer. Keep an eye
All
out
right.
in all directions.
Switch back a teens and pop back in this little room because
Wait. Come on, buddy. There you go.
I got you. Get on in. Get in the box. Get in
I'll
the
get
box.
in the box.
Get in the box.
Get in
What's
the
in the
box.
box, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. So the world shakes. Everything around you changes. You have a slight headache at this point in time, and something is definitely amiss. So as the world changes around you, you feel like time is passing, and it's passing very, very quickly, and then very, very slowly, and the headache only gets worse. And then the door opens, and a bing sound happens, and you are now in this brand new world. There is what appears to be a selection of desks in front of you, but they're made out of some strange metal. And then just beyond that, there are some more metal things with weird plants on them. So, would you like to pop in and explore just a little bit?
I don't know, guys. Do you reckon it's safe to go in?
I am
Could be.
scared.
No, it is not safe to go in.
Well, okay. How about this?
Go in a
I'll,
little bit.
I'll just go in like a little tiny. I'm just gonna go in a little tiny.
Just
bit.
a teeny little bit. Just a little bit.
This is how it. What is that?
Oh boy.
Oh, there's a lady behind the desk, and she looks at you and she says something like, "Oh, great, more cosplayers. Listen, I'll read you the spiel. Welcome to WJKYR MTVW TV, home of the Super AccuForce Ultra Weathercast and our Ultra up-to-the-minute breaking news flash system. How can I help you?" And then she looks up and she says, "Oh, actually, you must be the guests for today's special segment. Look, why don't you go over into the waiting area over here to the north, have a seat, maybe play some billiards and watch some TV, and Mr. Johnson will be out to greet you in just a minute. But seriously, go." I was reading a book.
I didn't understand most of those words, guys.
She's speaking a language I am not proficient in, and I am proficient in many languages.
What is a player of cause? I don't. What is that? Does anybody
Perhaps
know?
We must have been teleported to a new kingdom.
I don't. I feel like we must have traveled somehow in the box. But I mean, I want to check out this game over here. That looks cool.
I'm going
So
to
you walk up to-
I'm gonna trust her.
Massive wooden table that has some sort of very velvety feeling green stuff on the top. There's some sticks and some balls. What would you like to do?
Cable would like to pick one of them up and then snaps it over his knee to make an improvised weapon. And he goes, "Clearly, we are not safe here. They leave weapons out on the table."
I wonder if cosplayer is perhaps the name of the new sorceress's gang.
Yeah, or perhaps a formidable army of very serious opponents.
And there are some throwing orbs here as well. And I shall take some of these throwing orbs.
I shall as well. Good call, my friend. Good call.
They're surprisingly heavy.
On, what are you finding over there?
I would like to try and figure out what book the lady is reading.
Excellent. So, from where you are, you can read basic and common. So, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. We'll see if she notices you creepily watching her.
There it is. 17.
17. All right. So you look over and it says Moby Dick is the name of the book.
Some light work reading. Nice.
Oh,
nice.
I got me right.
I don't know. What do you guys read at work? Jeez.
Cable would like to roll an investigation check on the fascinating slab of shiny black stone that is hanging on the wall in front of him.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Okay. I would love to have that right tab open, but there we go. Okay, hold on. I know how to play D&D. It's fine. Okay. That is a 22. It was a dirty 19 though.
All right, 22. All right, cool. So you look over this strange contraption here on the wall. It seems to be like a painting, but a painting with no picture in it. But down at the bottom right-hand corner, you see a shiny red, unnatural-looking light just pulsing and blinking at you right above what appears to be a button.
Can I paint a word picture? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cable is going to crouch, like just very slowly. Cable crouches until he's like eye level with this like blinking red light. And then very slowly and very like waiting for like a sudden movement or something to happen with the light, he's going to pull out his boot dagger because he's an adventurer. He has a boot dagger. Shut
Of
up.
course.
And he's going to just like tap the red light with his boot dagger and then just kind of like look over his shoulder and just like wait for something to happen.
As you boot dagger boop the button, the screen, this little picture, immediately changes pictures into another picture and another picture and another picture and hundreds of pictures just constantly changing up there. You don't know what this means, but everybody watching probably does. It's the Teletubbies. So
Cable
these big monster, colorful
backwards.
monsters.
My friends, this painting is enchanted and bewitched. I have never seen the like of it in all my days. Avert your eyes, my friend, lest you be taken over by their witchcraft and their sorcery. This is surely a sign of the sorceress here watching us. And then
I would like to throw a dagger at it.
Oh yeah, he just punches it.
All right, roll to see if you hit with your dagger. The TV has an
14.
AC of 2, by the way, so you should be fine.
Okay. There's always the chance.
Yes. Always the chance of calamity occurring. So you throw the dagger, and the dagger sticks into this enchanted portal screen and into the wall behind it. And there's these spider cracks that just come out from the center. And then after several sputtering moments of sound and lights, it seems to have killed it, and it is now dead.
Huzzah! A victory is ours!
Don, you have saved us once again. That was quite
Yeah.
terrifying.
The
Very
lady comes
good.
over and she's like, listen.
We've slain your monster picture. You are welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. These kids these days that Mr. Johnson is bringing in, blah blah blah, mumble all the way back to her desk. Doesn't seem to be happy, but at the same time doesn't really seem to care about much. And then from behind, you hear a strange sound coming from the lady's table in front of her. It goes boop boop beep doop, boop boop beep doop. She looks down at it. There's another one of those unnatural blinking lights, and she grabs something off of the table, puts it up to her face, and says, "Yes? Okay, I'll send them right back." She puts it down on the desk, and she turns around, and she was like, who am I talking to? Aren't you just the cutest little thing? Listen, Mr. Johnson will see you. So go down that hallway right here. You want to go down there and you want to go to the very end of the hallway. You probably don't want to go into any of the other rooms because you definitely want the room at the very end of the hallway. You see what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Well, off you go, guys. Have a great time. Seriously, try not to break anything and don't go into any of those other rooms. Okay, bye.
So we're going into every room, right?
My friends,
You have gained telepathy, my friend.
can she communicate with spirits? How did she get that
Maybe-
message?
The
Maybe it is
sorceress's
this
minions.
Yeah, it's maybe a sending stone, a new age sending stone.
Oh yeah, I forgot those exist. I mean, I guess we should go. I'm worried that if we stray from the path delineated to us, there could be many dangers and strife along our way. I should have done more thesaurusing of cool adventuring words, but it's fine.
We always appreciate you for your more common vernacular than anything right out of books.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
That's very kind.
Down the hallway, are we in agreement?
Yes, we have been through tough things before, and we shall be okay. We just must be close.
Okay.
And if you get scared, let us know. We can help each other emotionally as well as by killing things.
Hey, you know what? I really appreciate that. Like, not only do you have my physical adventuring back, but you have my mental adventuring back too. I respect that about you. Also, secondary follow-up question. I know the lady said we shouldn't go into the rooms. But what
hey,
if
look,
we
in a
just,
room.
there he goes. I was just gonna say we should like stick our just like head in a little bit because technically, apparently, this is a land of loopholes.
So you walk into this room, and there are some porcelain marvels over here, unlike anything that you've seen before.
We're in the house of a
Stone
god.
shaped so perfectly round in the front, yet so perfectly squared off in the back. It is certainly not something that could have happened without magic.
What are these magical devices? They look
There
like
seems to be water in several of the items in here, just sitting there.
they look like some kind of porcelain chair or throne.
It has to be a throne.
A throne
Look
for
how perfectly it is
kings.
shaped.
Merlin, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God. 5.
Okay, well, I didn't plan on having toilet mimics, but I guess here we
Ah.
go. All right, cool. So you feel an understated and just completely overwhelming urge to have a seat on this porcelain throne.
I sit.
As you sit down, the Japanese heated toilet seat begins to warm your bum, and then something strange happens. It becomes so hot and so boiling that you have to leap off of the heated toilet seat and turn around. And this thing definitely just tried to kill you. What do you do?
Let's stab at it with my dagger. Die, mimic.
All right. So you stab at it with your dagger, and slowly but surely you start to make little bitty scratches on the side of the porcelain. So guys, it's been about 2.5 minutes of just like stabby scratch, stabby scratch, stabby scratch, but he's just going at it.
Could I make a check with my stonecutter's tools to see if I'm familiar with the make of this unusual mimic?
Absolutely.
I have advantage because of my time being with the stone giants. Let us see what we get here. Okay.
I'm sensing a backstory here too, by the way.
Do not worry about it. It is an 8.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yes. Well, you can definitely marvel at the quality of these things. They say coal on the side, so you know that they're top notch.
Okay. My friend,
Is it dead?
has it moved? Is it?
And it hasn't reacted to any of my strikes. It is.
Maybe if we live very slowly.
Perhaps you killed it with your first mighty blow, and now you're just sort of, kicking a proverbial dead horse.
I love you and thank you so much for the words of encouragement, but we both know I have never killed anything on the first shot.
Hey, you know what? There's a first time for everything.
Well, that's also not true. There was that innocent person that you killed once by accident.
Hey, that kid
Somebody
was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like,
oh my goodness!
You guys are just like really.
I pull out my warhammer.
I'm just gonna get out of here if you don't mind. Okay. All right. Bye.
Wait, was there somebody else in the stall next to it?
Yep. Oh no, I've done it again. One moment, everyone. And the world spins on its axis for a moment, and the screen reloadeth before thine eyes.
Truly remarkable.
I feel so refreshed.
As Cable sort of like is looking around the room, he notices like the what is like the sinks, and can I roll an investigation check to see like what's in the cabinet like underneath the sink?
Yes.
Okay. Very cautiously he opens the cabinets for a investigation check of 13.
13. All right. Very cautiously open. A small wispy piece of white fabric seems to be blowing in an unseen breeze. and it seems to be on a roll.
Cable turns to his compatriots and he says, "Friends, look, a sacred scroll! The magic words yet unrevealed. We must discover the spell." And he just takes it and he shoves it in his bag.
It must be a powerful scroll. That is the longest scroll I've ever
I have
seen.
never seen a scroll so long in all of my days. It must be truly sacred, hidden away here in this vast cavern of rock and stone and water.
As you snatch the extremely expensive, definitely extremely expensive. It's definitely not 1-ply, that's for sure. But as you stuff that into your bag, you hear a commotion from the room to the north. It's just like a banging on the wall right there.
A fellow traveler, perhaps isn't. Oh, but that's not the right button. A fellow traveler, perhaps need our assistance. Shall we go, friends?
I think it's a good idea. Come Dawn with us.
Hold on, I gotta face the right way.
You want to be sneaky? Should we be sneaky, Dawn?
Okay, let's just
Let's be sneaky.
quietly.
Sneaks. We're so sneaky.
And also, just to paint a word picture again, so like this very like modern day office scene, this like 7-foot tall green earth genasi just like sticks his head like sideways into the door and just goes, "Hello."
Okay, so for everybody on the stream, let's all pretend like we're just watching through a security camera. And you're like a security guard that's just sitting back there and is just like eating a big old donut and just watching these guys just tromps through this place. Anyways, all right, cool. So you stick your head in oh so gingerly, and the contents of the room are revealed to you. There's these weird torture contraptions around the room, some burbling nonsense over on the left, on the north side of the room, but some finally familiar faces. There's a whole little patch of mini bitty golden kobolds staring back at you. They're just like bouncing around in here, doing whatever little bitty kobolds do.
My friend, should we enter farther into this dungeon of terror?
I could use a little bit of blood on my hammer.
Okay. I mean, I would just like to say that sometimes violence isn't the answer, but I mean, if that's the answer that you... Oh, they're moving around. I'm freaked out. Oh, you guys go first.
It also helps keep the rust off.
Not okay. Yeah, go for it. And I'll give him a slight push in the room.
Hello, monsters. I am here to destroy you.
All right, roll for initiative.
Ah.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me do that again. I'm going to put the microphone up to my mouth. I'll say it like this. Roll for initiative.
That made it way better.
100% better.
Really? Because I felt pretty lame.
This is good D&D right there. Cable rolls an impressive 12.
Quite impressive.
Dirty 20. Let's go.
Nice.
Boys.
Got an 18.
20, 18, and 12. All right, Mr. 20. Let's have it. And just to be clear, you don't want to like talk to them at all. You just want to immediately murder them, right?
I have seen kobolds before. They are nasty creatures. They care not for life.
Yeah, not like that cat you saw earlier. So
It was a dangerous cat as well. All right, I would like to think back to my time with the giants and remember, oh, this is a serious moment here, and I will use my giant's might ability. I shall double in size as my body expands to become massive. And then I shall charge forward unabashedly with my giant hammer. Oh my goodness, there I am. And I shall crush these things.
Oh my god, you're so big.
Don't worry, you shall soon be dead. And I will make an attack with my maul. That's a natural 1 on the first attack, so that will probably miss.
most likely.
And then I shall come in with the second attack. Let's go for natural 1 again. Here we see. Nope, 17. That's a little bit better.
All right, so for the first one, you take your 2x maul and you pound it down, try and hit that kobold right there, but it actually just like breaks that bench thing in half, and kind of scatters it in a bunch of the wall. But the second one does hit, so roll for damage and let's see how you do.
I did quite a bit of damage there. I did a total of 15 damage.
15. Nice. All right, this little kobold over here, he just gets completely smushed, like right down into the carpet fibers, and there's no trace of him anymore.
Oh, that's so sad.
I made him disappear for my first magic trick. Victory spin.
All right, Merlin, you're up.
So to start, Don will just kind of yell in at the rest of the kobolds. Guys, just give us the location of the sorceress, right? Sorceress.
Yeah, I think.
Of the sorceress, and none of you will be sent to the realm of scary deathness that he just sent the other guys to.
All right, anything else?
Can I roll to intimidate on that?
Yes.
24.
All right. All right, we'll see how they respond on their turn. Cable, what you up to?
Cable is going to kind of look around the room, and based on what he knows of this strange place of stone and water, he has decided that what he wants to do more than anything, there's something about like there's so much water in this place. I don't know how to describe what I would like to do, except for, you know, that one scene in 300 where he like kicks the guy into the hole. I want to do that, but I want to do it to the water cooler and just try and like flood this dungeon of terror and violence and try and like wash the kobolds like into the corner. I don't know what you call that, like a Spartan kick, but that's what I would like to do.
I would say a Spartan kick. Yeah, I think that works.
Just like a big Spartan kick on that. You know, he doesn't know it's a water cooler, but you know, for what is that is that just like a unarmed strike?
Yep, unarmed strike against an inanimate object. I think you'll be okay. Do you yell anything or like a war cry?
I would just like to say, for the record, that was a nat 20. Eric is here. He will verify it if you don't believe me.
Let's go.
That's a nat 20 on a Spartan
All
kick
right.
for the water cooler.
Nice.
All right.
Because this is how D&D works, you guys. And he'll say, take that. He felt like he had to say something cool, but he couldn't think of anything in the moment, and he felt like a lot of pressure, and now he made it extra awkward.
All right, since
Same
it's
though.
a nat 20, when you just kip this thing over, there's a little connection into the wall. It seems to be hardwired to the building's plumbing. So you kick this thing over, and the 5-gallon jug on the top just completely poof, and all the water comes out. And now there's just this steady stream of water coming out from the wall, and it's splashing across the room, and slowly making a little slog of the workout carpet underneath.
Feel the flood of my fury, kobold scum. And then he like looks at the other two for approval. Like, was that a good enough?
You are a master of the elements, no doubt.
Oh,
That's such a
thank
good
you.
kick. Great
Thank
kick.
you so much. I feel really good about that. Thank you. Okay. Best of luck on your adventuring.
And then so you did pretty well on your intimidation check. I would imagine that what just happened was also an extremely intimidating moment. So Don had asked the kobolds for the location of the sorceress, and they, almost in unison, they reply back to you, "Where the secretary said she would be," and then start to cower into the corner. Would you like to take an opportunity attack for this guy that's going out of melee range?
I do not think so, but I do think I would like to look at him and let him know I am deciding not to, and maybe he should change his life and become a painter or something.
They just scurry back into the corner and they're like, "Okay, thank you, please go." And it is now your turn again, Cinderblock.
Okay.
What's your character's name? I already forgot.
My name is Buggy.
Yes, Baugi.
All right, I think I'm going to use my turn to do a little dance in a circle. Everybody seems nice and scared. I apologize for killing your friend, but he shouldn't have been a kobold, you know. And then I shall turn and leave. Okay, I think we're good here, guys.
Okay.
You're not going to fit through the door like that,
I
buddy.
shall smash the wall to make it so I can fit.
Perfect.
I have a
You know,
giant.
he's like,
I have a big hammer. I guess I use my action to attack the wall then.
Okay. and
busts
it
down the
just
door.
completely falls before your might. Somebody make an is it a load bearing wall check?
Okay. Let's see. What?
Investigate.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
7.
7. Okay. The roof above starts to buckle in, and you guys are having flashbacks to not your last dungeon adventure, but the one before that, the one where again a wall was knocked down and again the thing started falling in on you.
It's another booby trap.
They just don't make dungeons like they used to.
I know. It's just that shoddy, like just McDungeon. It's just
Yeah.
a shame.
If you're gonna spend the money to make a dungeon, put good money into
I
it.
know. At least get a crew that knows what they're doing. It's just filling in the
Exactly.
gaps. It's just a shame.
Yeah.
Everything
Lady
is
from
fine
the
here.
entrance.
Excuse me.
She's like, what are you guys even doing?
Uh,
And you say that this building is crappy. I will have you know that it was almost close to being sort of LEED certified back in the day. Sheesh, you guys are racking up quite the bill. Mr. Johnson is, you know what? Nope, I'm done. I've had it. I quit. And she runs away.
well, that
Looks
was
like-
weird. Do you guys want to look at the next room?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go be. Let's be so sneaky.
I guess hard minions are hard to come by in this kingdom too.
I
Bad
know,
walls.
It's good minions. They're really hard to find. Okay.
Larger room.
All right. I am a viewer of this moment and extremely curious as to what your characters think this room is and what's happening inside there. So have at it.
Some sort of dark ritual, no doubt.
Yeah. Look at the stanchions and the it looks like some sort of yet unlit torches surround this ritualistic altar. Perhaps we should just do you want to oh boy, should we go? I don't know if we should interrupt the ritual. It could be rife with magic and danger.
I have an idea. Wait, no,
Okay.
you first, Don. What did you say? You're better at this than I am.
Oh, I was just gonna say I could be a sneaky boy and sneaky boy stuff in there. But let's hear it. What do you got?
No. You be sneaky boy. I keep watch out here. I smash the door open if you want, though.
I just want to know how much of your plan involves kicking stuff over.
My plan?
Yeah.
Or Don's
What?
plan?
Oh, because I was just thinking if you needed somebody to kick stuff, I would be willing to contribute to the group in that capacity. But I'm not trying to mess with magic. I feel.
I love the kicking plan. Let me gather some intel and then we'll kick the shit out of everything in there.
Okay. Yeah.
That-
Do you
that
want
works?
to go in first, and I'll back in really cool
Okay,
and
okay.
make sure that nobody comes to get you.
All right, make a stealth check. The both of yous.
19.
Oh God. Let's see. Oh, that is an 11.
So Don sneaks into the room, super sneaky like, and then just behind comes Cable walking backwards. And just so you know, the passive perception of the motion sensors on the wall, they're like 20, and all the lights in this room come on all at the same time, and it's blindingly bright.
Ah! The sorceress!
Don, don't
Scatter!
run!
Ah!
What happened in there?
And then Cable is gonna vault, do a barrel roll over the desk and hide underneath what he thinks is a sacred altar.
All right, so you guys, if you come back and you look in, Cable's currently hidden behind the desk and you can't see. So it seems like this ancient dark ritual has indeed worked and your friend has disappeared.
Baugi, it was like the light of 1,000 suns lit up the room. And then
Okay,
Caleb
I need to
was
be
gone.
small. Oh, dear giant power, make me little again, please.
And God
Why does it never
bestoweth
work
upon
everywhere?
you normal size.
I am now invisible.
Are you working by like Puck rules where Puck just goes, "I'm invisible" and it works? Is that
I
how
just
that
can't see
works?
the I just can't see the token right now. Oh, I'm over here. Okay, I come back. I see. I'm over here. Yeah, I am. I'm not invisible.
Careful.
Cable, why?
Oh no! Hey, shh, you guys.
Oh,
He's here.
Guys,
He's here.
guys, you guys, come check out what I found beneath this sacred altar. Look at this, lengths and lengths and lengths of metal rope and cloth bound, pieces of. I assume I probably know what wire is. I didn't really think that one through. But clearly
Wait, your name is Cable.
yeah, with a K though. So you
True,
know that's
very different.
clearly this is some sort of dark ritual requiring much power and much connection to the earth and the very walls themselves. Look, the cables run into the walls.
they do. All of them. Look at them. Look at them all.
Perhaps if we wrest the cables from their well, you know, and where they are on the wall. Perhaps if we wrest them from the wall, we shall deplete this dungeon of its power, and we may move forward unhindered.
Well,
Don just starts hacking with his daggers. Cables.
All right, make an electrocution check.
Is this like a survival check?
Yeah, let's go with survival.
Oh no.
electrocution.
You got this. You got this.
4.
Oh.
Okay, so here's what the two of you see, and what all of us security guards watching on the camera see. As he's hacking away at this, occasionally you see this spark of magical energy burst forth from the conduit, and every time that happens, your friend Don just goes, just slightly, every single time, just whacking away, and it only seems to last for about half a second at a time, but it doesn't seem very pleasant.
Hey, you are you good over there?
Yeah, you remember the pack of cultists and they had that, what was it? Shocking grasp spell.
Oh, those guys were the worst.
That's what it feels like over and over and over.
Maybe don't then. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to adventure, but I worry about you and your safety.
I appreciate it. He'll down a health potion real quick, but I gotta finish what I start here.
Okay. I'll go over here but I think Cable's gonna take like a fistful of like this, like, like the camera cables and stuff, and just yank just like arbitrarily.
Well, adventurers, good news. All of your hard work has paid off. And indeed, the ritual seems to be stopped in its tracks. And all the lights turn off. And all the little bitty blinkies that were around the room also cease.
Huzzah! Victory
Darkness.
once again is ours, adventurers.
We are great champions of the realm, no doubt.
I mean, honestly, like, I'm not saying like we should get a medal, but I'm not saying that this is not medal worthy. You know what I mean? I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
100, yes, I agree. And I also would like to say that our rival adventuring group, what was it, Quart and his gang, they never would have handled this. This ritual would have gone off, and yet we stopped it.
Yeah, what does Quart even have on us? Nothing. We got we got sweet kicks. He does have a dragon companion. I mean, yeah, he does have a dragon.
Sure.
But I mean,
we don't even need a dragon to do cool things.
Don't even need a dragons are stupid. Only the lame adventurers have jump dragons. It's whatever. And Cable then kind of goes in the corner and pouts a little bit because he's really upset about not having his own dragon.
Oh.
Don,
Just takes a moment.
Don, maybe we should consider getting Cable a dragon. I'm just saying. This is not the first time that he's been kind of upset when this has come up.
I wonder if we can get a dragon egg off like the black market or something, or we
I
can
think
steal
it's
one.
worth looking into. It would make
I
him
agree.
feel good.
A good naming day present. I agree.
Yeah. Hey, we will keep it quiet for now.
A disembodied voice comes from the corner and says, "So I've looked up dragon eggs on the black market for you and found 17 search results.
I
Would
take
you like
one
me
of
to
my
read them
throwing
to you?"
orbs and I throw it at whatever just said that.
Your 8-ball bounces around for a little bit, and then lo, Siri has died and is slain.
There is still magic that haunts this place.
We must be. We must remain alert and aware. I've never seen such power before.
The voice took up the entire room. The sorceress is unlike anything we've ever fought before.
Shall we adventure farther?
I'm terrified.
Hey, bring it in, guys, bring it. Hey, just come here.
Let's
Come
circle
here.
up for a
Hey,
second. Yeah, let's circle.
I just want you guys to know,
It's close.
you guys are doing a really good job. You got really big, and you got zapped a whole. Like we are really crushing this adventure thing. Okay, so like just don't let it get to you. You know, just come on. We got like hands
You're
in,
right.
hands
You're
in,
right.
everybody. Come on,
Yeah, hands in.
hands in. On 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. And then Cable realizes that he forgot to tell them what to say, and he's a little embarrassed, but he just kind of goes, "Good job," and then just kind of like walks out.
Good job, Haza!
Yeah, go. Hey,
Might I just say, as a DM, you guys have like taken the role part of this really to heart. Like each of you have your own little place in the group, and it's a pretty tight knit, cohesive group.
we've been traveling for a
very-
year.
Yeah.
we
It's very
should
nice.
have a
It's very
bigger
nice.
So adventurers is you know, you're adventuring, but it's also an adventure in friendship.
Oh,
This is true.
And
Well
right before he
pushed.
walks out of the room, Cable just like sort of like donkey kicks one of the lights for no reason. He's like, "Ah!" and just like knocks it over a little bit.
Classic Cable.
All right. Yeah, come on, guys, let's go.
All right.
Stupid thing. Okay. What a dragon. Okay. Boy, this is the office at the end of the hall, right?
as you round the corner, you see an empty room full of more of those strange table things, with those weird chairs that seem to be so unsafe and unsturdy to sit on. And then you find your friend from the reception area, currently packing a box, mumbling about "don't get paid enough," etc.
Hold on.
Oh, look, you finally made it. I told you guys to come back here like 40 minutes ago, and I just can't. It's too much. Hey, look, that door back there, that's Mr. Johnson's office. Just go in. Try not to startle him though. He gets a little bit grumpy. So, anyways, I don't know why I'm still helping you. I quit.
Or
And
suit.
she takes her
There,
box and goes to leave, but you guys are blocking the path.
Oh.
And the whole world spins again.
My friends, I cannot help but notice here with my adventuring eyes these thrones scattered about this room. They seem to have some sort of wheel attack. They seem to be rolling thrones. And my friends, also it does occur. Do you remember the adventure with the sleds and the big hill? Do you guys remember that one?
Oh yeah, classic.
Okay,
That's such a
Impossible
good
to
resume
forget
builder.
it.
You know how after we slayed the dragon, we kind of like we did a little sled racing.
Yes.
I think that I
I
could
like
take
where you're going.
this rolled throne, and I think I could best thee in single jousting combat down this fearsome hallway.
It is quite the hallway.
And
I'm
then
pretty sure we
Cable
can get some good
pulls
speed.
out the broken pool cue, and he says, "A joust." I'm just here to derail shit and fuck shit up. It's fine.
I love it. I'm going to assign a chair to each of you. So go and find the chair that
Oh,
has your
hell
color
yeah.
on it. You can then shift click to also select that and move yourself together with the chair.
Okay. So if I do this, and then I do this, I like do one of these. Behold my mighty steed. But like Cable is doing, I'm gonna act it out for you. So just real time. Okay, this is what is happening with Cable. Cable he's got like one of these, he's going like this. He's like, a mighty steed, the whole time. And he's just way too excited about this.
I have never found a more comfortable chair in all of my life.
The secretary lady is like, "Are you guys actually doing chair jousting? Because I'll totally officiate that if you want before I leave."
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, let me just. She puts her box back down on the table, and she's like, "Okay, so the rules are simple. Follow me, if you would, please. Let's just have you guys line up here at the end of the hall, and the first person to bleed loses."
Fair madam, I do have a query for you. You why are you being so kind and helpful? Was your job really that shitty? Like, how much did you hate this job?
Oh, this is definitely going to be the highlight of my year. So yeah.
All right. I shall take the southern position.
Should we
I can't
just
touch
like
the ground?
launch into a commercial break for like if your job sucks and you really need to talk to someone? It's okay. You're not alone. I think that was the commercial break. We're good. We can get back to it.
Dungeon Master, I apparently now lost the ability to move, but I can draw on the ground. I have a new superpower, but I cannot move. What do I do?
You can just refresh the screen and you will be back to normal. As Phil likes to say, have you tried turning it off and on again? It works every time, 30% of the time. Of the time. All right. So she says, "Okay, so you guys know the rules. So I guess begin." Oh, actually, wait, hang on. I'm just going to go back into this room over here, and then what the hell are those little things in the corner? Oh man, this job, I tell you what, like next they're gonna want me to be an extra. Anyways, just go ahead, guys.
All right. Are you ready?
There's one small problem, and it's me. And Donald jump up in this chair, and his little feet like barely even like go down halfway down the chair. I feel like I'm at a real disadvantage here with this game.
What if you were in the chair, but then he pushed?
Oh, and then Bowdy. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Fair maiden, wouldst thou pusheth me? I have 2 master's degrees in Shakespeare, but that's what I'm going with. It's fine.
Love it. She's like, "I think you're asking me to push you, and if that's so, yeah, I'm good."
All right. I'll just do it myself. That's cool. So Cable's gonna do like a gondola. He's gonna take like a staff and he's gonna do like one of these like down the hallway, just like impossibly slowly, so slowly, hilarious, just like so badly.
All right, how are you guys gonna handle this?
All right,
Here comes
Dawn,
Cable.
Tell me when you're ready. I shall give you like a push of a lifetime.
Do it. Go.
And I will give as hard a push as I can.
Make a strength check.
Oh, that's a pretty good check. I got the dirty 20.
Oh no.
Ooh. All right, hold on, Don. Because this is about to get real. All right. Have at it. See where we meet in the middle.
Just cheeks glowing.
Like Cable just like runs into the wall. Like nothing happened. Like this is the worst thing that ever happened. But Cable just keeps trying to like he's like scooching and it's like not working. And then he like finally like runs into the wall and he's like, "Adventure!"
Dawn eventually just putters at a speed in a slow spin. I can't stop. It won't stop. I get sick.
I
your
shall
feet
stop you, my
down.
friend.
I can't.
Stop.
Dangles little
stop.
feet again.
I'm coming to help.
In your chair.
Of course.
I don't like this game.
Oh, cool. More. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting I quit. Like, how many times do I have to quit today? I'm just gonna leave. Oh, but I forgot to go to the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom first, and then.
Oh, I maybe what? Oh, okay.
We killed the monster in there. Do not worry.
You're welcome. All right. Shall we?
So Don, the little kobolds, sensing your plight, come over and they're like, "Hey, buddy, are you okay?"
Oh no, are they the nice kind of kobolds? Are we jerks now?
We're normally the jerks. It's okay. I'm okay, little guys. Thank you.
Oh hey, buds. You look so you got a little water on you. I'm really and Cable's like patting his pockets to see if he has like a towel to give them. Oh boy, I gotta go. I can't. Okay.
they're like soaking wet, and they're just like slogging through the ever flooding weight room, in misery and despair, but they've still got a smile on their faces.
Let there be a lesson to you.
Oh, okay, we understand. And they're shaking their heads. They're like, these guys, crazy guys. And they sort of go back to the corner. Seems to be pretty safe in the corner.
I feel so bad now. Well, I mean, do we want to go talk to this Mr. Johnson?
We might as well. He might be the oh god, I'm so dizzy. He might be our way out of here.
Yes. Let's go adventuring boldly down this hallway.
Briefly,
And then
yes.
And then Cable kicks the
Why
chair.
can't I move? I am stuck in place.
Oh no!
I shall I will refresh the page.
Oh man.
Donald drag his chair back with him. Politely go put it back where he found it.
Just make sure you push it in, please.
For everyone playing at home, I just got a snack. Very excited.
What is it?
It is some crispy chicken nuggies and some water apparently. So we'll take it.
Ooh.
All right.
Living that nuggy life.
We got an air fryer, and it's like it's like life changing.
I love air fryers.
Yeah, because
you take
They're like
so good.
You take like chicken thighs and you just like cut them. You can just take like kitchen shears and just cut them into like 6 pieces, and you just put them in there for like 12 minutes. You have just the most delicious little nuggies. They're like the best things. Good. Anyway, welcome.
Everything's good. Honestly, air fryers are dangerous. How good they make everything.
Yep. Yep.
I did keto for a long time, and like cheese was my jam.
Oh yeah.
And you can literally just like put some shredded cheese on a piece of parchment paper and put it in the air fryer, and then you've got cheese chips for days.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Free air fryer tips for everybody that's tuning in. These are on the house.
This stream sponsored in part by air fryers.
By air fryers everywhere. The National Air Fryers Association.
National Air Fryers Association.
the NAFA.
It's like, well, what brand? No, all of them. Just
all
every single one.
Hey, so you guys haven't noticed, but there is a little dude in the corner there. Just in front of that door over there. And as you walk in, the little kobold guy, he turns around and he gingerly raps on the door and says, they approacheth, and then says, and runs and hides behind one of these desks.
Hey, little guy, what you doing out there?
Hiding?
From what? Maybe don't like completely surround him, guys. Wait, sorry, what are you hiding from?
You?
Oh, why? I mean,
I don't really know, but I get the feeling that you like would hurt me.
would you like some chicken nuggets?
Yes.
Okay, somehow
they're
through
quite
space
good.
and time, Cable gets my chicken nuggets.
They were made in an air fryer, so
They
they're going to be
were
extra crispy.
made in an air fryer. A device of great magic and power.
Phil, can we get a super close up on the little kobold guy? He's going to do a quick promotional segment for the National Air Fryers Association. He takes the thing and he holds it up and he takes a bite out of it, and then he looks directly into the camera and he winks and he says, "Yes, it really was that crispy."
Okay. Oh my god.
And then he hides behind the desk again.
Okay. All right. Well, my friend, I am but a poor adventurer, but I swear upon my staff that no harm shall come to you this day. You are under my protection. Like, I don't know why you just started talking like that, but that's what we're going with.
No pets, no pets. We tried this. We tried this with that owlbear.
Listen,
Okay.
until I get a dragon, I'm gonna sometimes I just need something to care for, okay? And I can like have a conversation with it. Like, he's a whole ass sentient being. He's not a pet. He's just a small dude. Let's be cool. I really like change 180 on that one.
He comes up and he just hugs your leg and he's like, "I think you're okay."
Oh, this is like strangely comforting. All right, let's go.
On, we got to keep an eye on that little guy.
That's fine. You wait here, my friend. I could not bear it if any harm should befall you.
All right, you two, not Cable, make perception checks for me.
It is not my strong suit, but I will do it. Oh, that's pretty good. That's an 18.
Ooh,
Hey, I got an 18 too.
noise. You got 18 too? I got 18 too. So you two in the 18 club, but not Cable. The little kobold is just following Cable around, smiling or whatever, and then he turns back and he looks at both of you with murder in his eyes.
Did you see that?
And then he has just a quick little smirk, and then he goes back to his little cheery self, and then goes back over here, crunches down on his last little bit of air fryer chicken nugget.
Little shit.
What?
You saw this look, right?
Yeah.
If he hurts our friend, we shall make him quite suffering.
Shall we forward, adventurers?
Yes. Let us wiggle to signify that we are ready.
We shall wiggle ourselves back and forth to signify our readiness for battle.
I dislike this ritual. I have expressed it many times. I dislike this ritual.
There's been too many times where just the way the pieces are moving across the board has made me just erupt in laughter. It's so silly. Just wiggling back and forth is so funny. Oh my god.
It's the so we'll call that the Sono ready check. Everyone please, Sono ready check. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's so stupid. I love it.
Cable starts running laps around the room, just get warmed up for this battle. He's like, hold on.
You're going too fast.
It's just, you gotta like limber up. It's fine. Okay. That's enough of that joke.
I don't know that it is. and as you're running around in circles, the door in front of you opens up, revealing none other than the sorceress that you were supposed to find like 47 minutes ago, and some minions. And then the little kobold runs over and says, "Mommy!" And
oh God,
goes and joins his mother.
Is it the bad boy thing? Is it you look, you see your bad boy, and you think you can fix him? Is that what it is?
Oh man, I mean,
some people like a project.
Like every time I trust somebody, it hurts so much.
And then the little kobold takes out a little bitty shank and shanks this guy in the back and is like, "This is for you, Cable. Also, roll for initiative."
I'm so confused.
It's weird that you helped us, but also really intimidating. All right.
Yeah, mixed signals for sure.
He's
such a big signal.
I think he's triple crossed you, but not sure exactly of the math. So,
Guys, I am rolling well tonight.
I got
What you
a
got?
14.
19.
Nice.
I got a 12.
all right. Well, Mr. 19, you're up.
Okay, one to buckle my shoe. I will like to become my giant self again, please. I'm getting a little bored. I'm going to try to avoid that if I can. I was doing pretty good at not being bored. We shall see if it continues. I will use my second giant's
hang
might
on.
feature
Yes.
for the day.
So just so that everyone knows, I definitely made your token 2x, but it was actually the chair. So let me try that again.
I will be chair. It's fine.
Narratively, I feel like that's better though. There's just this massive office chair just like appears.
You're all right. So the next campaign we do, everyone can have either a cat familiar or an office chair familiar. How about that?
Dope.
Fair.
Okie dokie. I would like to do something that is not the normal thing to do, and you, Dungeon Master, lets me know if it works or not.
Okay.
I'd like to pick up one of these discs that is next to me and try to sort of play like a game of bowling with these people. Just knock everybody down, throw a disc as hard as I can.
All right. Make a desk throwing check. Probably
Athletics?
strength.
All right.
Yeah, let's do athletics because that requires a little finesse.
In my giant form, I have advantage, so I will roll twice and take the higher of the two. That's good. The first one was a 2. Second one, not much better. 12.
12. All right, cool. So you throw the desk at them, and it bumps up. It's going to knock down the first guy, and then kind of get stuck and lodged in the doorway. So this first guy in the doorway right here is currently prone.
Nice.
All right.
I'm sorry, just a real quick Kickstarter advertisement. One of our stretch goals is actually condition markers for miniatures so that I could mark that guy with an icon above his head that would indicate that he was prone. Back us on Kickstarter. Let's continue.
Yeah, if people don't know, we're playing on a thing that is new and made and is kickstarting out, and it's pretty freaking fun.
Do you want to talk a little bit more about it real quick?
Yeah, I can. Just before this final boss fight, or what you think is the final boss fight. So Tabula Sono is what we're playing on right now. Everybody's joined inside their browsers. They didn't have to download anything or install anything, and it's free. And we are on Kickstarter. Wait, free? Kickstarter? Those two things don't go together. You're right. So what we're doing on Kickstarter is we need community support to actually get launched to keep things free so that we don't have to add in a whole bunch of paid features just to keep the lights on. So Kickstarter backers get a whole bunch of things like early access, access to a huge library, even huger than the free library that we have, which is massive. And then there's also some really fun goodies at the top tier levels. We've already had some people sign up for getting their own professional miniature of themselves put in the game, but in the free library. So everyone can play them. That's called an ego check tier. Because if you got a big ego, you should probably go for that one. But the idea here is we're mimicking the in-person experience of a whiteboard or a battle mat in just in mom's basement or in your local friendly game store, and using whiteboard markers to draw the scenes on here. So actually, I'll go ahead and draw on a wall up to the northeast, just to show you what I'm dealing with here. So the over here on the northeast, you kind of see the wall coming into existence. There it is. So I can draw on here just like I could with whiteboard markers and then take those walls. You notice all the other walls have dimension. So just extrude those up, pull them down. I can make doorways in them. Our beta release that's going to be coming out in about a month from now. You can have multiple levels. So if I wanted this office building to be multiple levels and then they could explore the wonders of the modern elevator, that would be like a whole session just inside the elevator probably, but you get the picture. So I think that's enough of a commercial for now. We can, at the end, we'll play the trailer. I think we have that queued up. So we can play the trailer at the end. And you can always find us on tabulasono.com, or just search for Tabula Sono in Kickstarter. That's a really good way to get us featured more in Kickstarter, is by searching for us on there. So that would be super dope. And if you can't back financially, you can always just share, right? So get the word out and help us to get this free, awesome goodness into everybody's hands, so that people that normally need like a massive gaming PC or something like that can just get in for free and start having fun. So this episode of Tabula Sono brought to you by Tabula Sono and also the National Air Fryers Association. Back to the game.
Delightful. Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I threw a disc.
Oh, yeah, you
I
threw the
believe
disc.
that probably is the end of my turn. So
Yes.
whoever is next.
Unless you would like to yell something, you may do that.
I do not know what to yell. All I would yell is, my goodness, this map feels so much more immersive when I can change the angles of it. All right, my turn is over.
Okay.
It does, it's true.
All right. So now we have Don. You're next, right?
I believe so.
No.
so-
Cable got a 14. I'm sorry. Cable's next.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Don, I'm so sorry, Don.
I have a DM question.
Hey.
So, Cable is a Earth Genasi druid, and so his connection is to primarily the Earth. What is the Earth situation in this office building?
Gulls.
Because
are on the
I don't
ground
know if there's
floor.
like a carpet tremor. You know what I mean? It's like it's a
Yes.
polyester flooring, vinyl flooring tremor.
Thunder polyester. So you guys are on the ground floor. There's a cement foundation that is touching the earth around you, so you
Okay.
should be good.
All right, that's fine. All right, then I'll do this. I'm gonna cast. I need everybody in the room to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go over here, so the math is legal.
Good move. The guy in the back saves. The two in the front do not. And Mama and Little Boy also save.
Okay, so then everybody who didn't save is going to take 11 points of damage, and everybody who did save is going to take 5.5. I don't know, whatever, round down. So Cable's going to cast Thunderwave, and so he's going to take his big staff, and he's going to sort of just like pound it down on the ground in front of him. And as he does, these like shock waves, emanate out from it and into this like office.
Nice. Well, the good news is your friendship will last forever. The bad news is your little kobold friend has perished in the shockwave.
As Cable watches this, a single tear rolls down Cable's cheek, which he very self-consciously wipes away, and he says, "Every time." And then he stares, into the middle distance, alluding to a very interesting backstory that I didn't write yet.
Don't worry, guys. There will be a prequel. And we'll have some flashback segments as well.
We got to do the sledding adventure. It's canon now.
I like that. There's a couple things in here. I want to know more about how you got that gondola technique as well for the chair adjustments.
Well, there's a lot. There's so much. Cable's a very like complex character.
Right, the two guys in the front definitely took some wear on that one. And it is now the Don's turn.
All right. So Don's going to come up to right here, and he's going to underhand a bomb into the room.
Ooh, nice.
Like right here.
Hashtag no mercy. All right. Do they need to save?
Yeah, DC 12.
That would be a no. Okay, the guy in the back saves, but the other three in the front definitely failed.
Okay, and it's 13 points of fire damage there.
Woof.
Nice.
It's within 5 feet, so it'll just hit the.
Yeah, just those 3. Cool. Oh, just those 2. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was thinking in the middle. Sweet. 1 sec. Let me change that up. All right. So this guy behind the desk over here, he's not looking great at this point. If there's any humanity left in you, well, never mind. Who are we kidding? Who's next? Oh, it's their turn. Yay, they get their revenge. This guy over here, he's going to hippity hop across the table. Let's make an acrobatics check for that guy. Noise. So he does a cool little like jumpy slide thing and comes across the table and lands at your feet. And then he seems to be noticing for the first time how massively large you are, and falters for a second. And he
It was a cool
swings
slide
at
though,
you
bro.
with his sword. But apparently he's taken so off guard that he just barely misses you. The guy in the front, he's currently prone, so he uses half his movement speed to stand up, which leads him with just enough to definitely get this far. And then he swings at you with his club thing. That's a gnarly looking club thing, sword thing. What is your AC?
My C is 17.
17. All right. So he just thump hits you on the side of the leg. And you shall take two points of bludgeoning damage. Oh no.
Ow! that hurt a little bit.
All right. Mama over here in the back goes over and says, "My son, wait a second. I don't even know you." And then turns around and runs into the room. And then she's going to stand here, and she's got a slingshot. So let's see what happens with that bad boy. Not sure why she moved in hindsight. Maybe it was because of the grief of her not son dying. All right, cool. So you that one will definitely hit you, oh giant man. Oh ye of giant descendant. And that is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, wait a minute. You might think it's going to hit me, but I shall remember my time with the cloud giants. And I shall use my cloud giant rune, and I shall make it so that attack whoosh away from me with some clouds, and I shall hit the large creature in the office with it.
Nice.
Or at least if it hits with that attack roll, it would hit him.
Yes. Let us see. Do you make the attack roll?
No, it uses the attack roll and damage that it would have done if it hits me.
Yes. Well, then it definitely does. Dude man in there has definitely got like a roby thing on. Technical terms. If you're not a DM, you wouldn't get it. All right. Okay. So yeah, it just deflects off and whooshes around you, and then smacks the other guy right in the chest.
And that's a magic trick.
Is everyone impressed?
I am not a good magician, so it's okay if they are not.
All right. It is now. Now it's Cable's turn again.
I'm so sorry. Cable just found out that they're going to be on the Today Show, and so Cable was not paying attention for the last round of combat.
All right. How about this? So during just this one round of combat, you can use your divine inspiration to call down up to 3 talk show hosts that will smite your enemies for you.
Okay. So, I mean, or I could just cast a spell.
That's fine too.
I was like, you know how like sometimes you're just like, oh, just like I looked at my phone and like the email, I was like, oh, okay, this is how my day's going. All right. So anyway, that's fine. Anyway, we're focused. We're paying attention again. Okay. What a strange day. Cable is going to, because Cable was definitely paying attention to all of this. And so Cable is watching all of this go down, and he realizes that he's got to do something to like to stop all of this madness and protect his friends. And so Cable is going to focus on the sorceress herself, and I need her to please make a dexterity saving throw. If you, it'd be great if you could fail this.
You don't even have to tell me the number.
Okay.
It's definitely failed.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Oh, that was a shitty roll. Okay. So Cable is gonna sort of like flip his staff in the other direction and sort of like point it, like almost like he's pointing like a crossbow or something at the sorceress. And then from the tip of his staff is going to start like glowing and brighter and brighter and brighter, and then finally like this lightning bolt just like zooms out of it straight towards the sorceress. And it's gonna do 21 points of damage.
21 points of zoom damage.
Woo! Zoom damage. It's just, and then Cable goes zip zap zap. I don't know. Because apparently also Cable has a background in improv comedy, but we'll get to that later.
That's another flashback.
It's another flashback episode. Prequel.
We should just do a webisode series where it's just like a 20-second backstory arc.
Right.
We'll release every Thursday, everyone. All right.
Just all three of these adventurers in community college just trying to like figure out what their adventuring skills are.
Just trying to find your way through. You're like, hey man, I thought I was going to go for archery, but I'm thinking about changing my major. Maybe like sorcery or whatever.
Yeah, I was really thinking like a maybe like theater, you know, just really general scroll work.
Yeah. On a real life note, though, I really do want to learn like the lute or the mandolin or some type of old timey stringed instrument. So if anybody knows how to get started on that, please let me know.
I mean, I can offer you the fact that I used to run the Georgia Renaissance Festival, and so I know all of the people who play all of the lutes and the mandolins in the state of Georgia. So if you want to, I'll send you some links.
Find me a teacher. Okay, so boom, zippity zap yap, and definitely some damage taken. Let's say it just pushes her up against the wall, and she's like, why did the DM skip my turn? And then now I believe it is Dawn's turn.
And Dawn will just put a small hand on the back of Baugi's thigh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my friend, but this is probably going to hurt. And then he's going to throw another bomb on the middle kobold there.
Oh, he can take it. What was the save again?
12 dexterity saving.
The middle one fails. The right one fails. The left one, Mama's doing good today. She saves.
Nice.
I say middle, left, and right like we don't have 3-dimensional cameras running. Your left or my left? Damage. Yes. All right. That'll definitely do it for the middle doob. And then just for cinematic effect, we'll say he crumples into the carpet and disintegrates. And then how much did you say again? This might do it.
13.
Yeah, 13 does it too. This guy over here. Blah, blah, blah. And then Mama over here uses her reaction to become very much enraged. So that'll be interesting when we get back around to it. Oh, speaking of that, it's her turn. She comes over and she's going to take out her special slingshot. This special slingshot has only 3 charges, and she used up 2 of them yesterday, so this probably only happened once. She takes it, she whips it around, and then she goes almost straight up in the air, and this thing just starts bouncing off the walls. So everybody in the room, including her, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy!
See how you do dodging these magical slings.
I've got this.
I got an 18.
Ooh.
I got an 11.
Don, what'd you get?
7.
7? All right. So, Don, you get smacked by 2 of these things.
Oh,
Clink,
no.
clink, and you take 6 and 4 points of bludgeoning damage, of black eye damage. So 10 points of black eye damage, and then everybody else just takes the 2 points of black eye damage. It just kind of grazes by, and then plunks down. The good news is, however, she took quite a bit of damage as well, and looks pretty down on her luck today. All right. The sorceress in the back says, "Ha ha! I am remembered, and I will have my turn." She raises her hands up in the air. She starts to wave them around. You think that she might just not care, but then, as soon as you think that, from the ceiling, all of the fluorescent lights, whatever those are, just pop and fizzle out, and these sparks start flying down on top of you. And everybody, please make another dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Nope, I'm sorry, Constitution.
Ooh.
Darn.
This is
roll.
the kind of saving throw that I like to make.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, Cable's got this.
Oh, but not today, it seems. That is a 9.
I got a 22.
Oh my
Ooh,
god!
that'll work.
But it was like it was like a 17 plus 5 or whatever. It wasn't a
Hell
20.
yeah.
6.
So, okay, so Cable's just like dancing over there, like getting all these sparks are flying, and he's like, "Yeah, I get it." And the other two of you are just so entranced by Cable's performance over there that you keep getting zapped. And Don, you're having flashbacks back to the old TV studio where you're like, "I know this feeling. It's happening again." And both of you will take 11. That was way too hard math-wise for me. Must be getting late. 11 points of shock damage.
Ew.
Lightning damage. Wrong game, sorry. I think that's Pokemon.
It is okay. We will catch them all. Starting with the dragon for Caleb. Cable,
Aw.
excuse me.
All right. We're and then the evil sorceress goes and moves to the front of the room and says, "I have an evil speech prepared, and you will all listen to me." It goes on for probably 10, 15 minutes. And then finally she notices that maybe you guys stopped paying attention a while ago, and is like, "Okay, fine. But do me a favor and look at me." That's all. I just wanted you guys to look. I just wanted to be seen, So, okay, commence with the battle. It is now Cinderblock's turn. Baugi.
Okie dokie.
Get
All
him,
right.
Baugi.
I shall wheel my way over to her. And I'll take out my maul, and I'm imagining I'm just sort of spinning in the chair to collect momentum. And, wait a second, let me get it going. We got to get the visuals.
There we
And
go.
I shall give a whack with my maul.
All right, use advantage on that.
Okay, well, you're going to wish you didn't say that because I'm about to attack a lot of times. Well, the first one may miss. Let's see. The first one. 18 for the first one.
That'll hit.
Okie dokie. That is, where is my math here? That is 11 damage for the first one. And then I shall continue to spin. I'm going to assume I'm not taking advantage on all of these because that would be ridiculous. 13 for the second.
That'll miss.
And then I shall take the momentum of the chair and I shall action surge.
Chair surge.
Another
Chair
18.
surge. That'll hit.
All right, let's go. That's pretty good. That's 14 damage.
Woo.
And another one. Well, that's not so good. 11.
11 doesn't hit.
All right. And I am a little dizzy.
25 chair damage, and then 1 point of exhaustion for you. Even though nobody actually uses exhaustion rules, so
No, it's fair. I am dizzy. Everything is a
Very
little...
good.
It is good I'm in a chair.
yeah. All right. Done. It's not your turn yet. I'm so sorry. I keep doing that. Cable, it's your turn.
Cable awakes with a start because during that whole speech, he definitely like kicked back in his chair and he was falling. He was taking a little nap. He doesn't do speeches, so like that noise jolts him up and he goes, "Oh God!" And then he points once more towards where the highest concentration of baddies is. And I want to kind of focus it like right there, if that makes sense, because I'm trying not to get you. And I need the badmins in that area to make a dex save, please. This is the sound of me burning my last third level spell slot.
What's the DC?
It is dex 15.
Fail and fail.
Dope. Okay. Oh, honestly, that feels like a ripoff. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad, but it's fine. So he's gonna cast Erupting Earth. And
Nice.
so, but what I'm picturing is like it's exactly in the shape of a desk. Like he's trying to like make it look like a desk just to prove that he can. And they're gonna take 15 points of damage as this like stone desks like erupts from the thing. And then also all of the ground in that area is going to become difficult terrain. Not that anybody does terrain rules either, but just so you know, that's what the rules say. So there you go. And it's bludgeoning damage if you need to know that.
Desk damage? Is that what you said? Desk damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Dawn. It is actually your turn now.
Sure?
By the way, I'm pretty sure. We'll say it is, even if it isn't. The mama kobold didn't make it past the desk bludgeonings, so she's definitely out of the fight. But good news, Don. Sorceress lady over there ain't looking too hot. Make an insight check for me. Just get above like a 3.
19. Yeah.
All right. You don't know what HPs are, but you have a feeling that sorceress has 1 left.
Nice. I'm just gonna kind of poke out from behind Baugi, like very, very cartoonish. Big crossbow sticks out, and just gonna get the crossbow shot on him there.
Poink. Where are you aiming?
Just center mass, mid body.
All right. Do it.
17 to hit,
That'll hit.
and total damage is 25 with the sneak attack.
Woo! All right, cool. You only
Just
needed
make it.
1, so that's good. When this group of murder hobos murders, it's it's good. All right, so in the sorceress's dying breath, she launches off into another 10 to 15 minute monologue diatribe thing, and she's dying there, so like you don't want to like walk away. It would kind of be rude, so you just kind of do your own thing for the next 15 or 20, and eventually it just stops. And you see sorceress just kind of slumped over in the corner. Apparently she was like walking around and like falling over. Like it's probably pretty dramatic.
Cable like doesn't really know what to do, and so he kind of like looks around and is just like, I don't. And then he feels awkward, and so he stops.
So I realized a problem here, and I should have thought about it before I took the shot. How are we getting home? I assume their magic is what brought us here.
This is why you are the brains of the operation.
Well, hear me out. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. This is gonna sound. Hold on, let me get out of this chair. It's very comfortable. Okay.
I never want to leave my chair.
Okay. Power vacuum? Question mark? Perhaps this becomes our new domain. Perhaps a man has appeared behind us. He's very big, and now I'm scared. He's got a strange boulder that he's holding.
Oh no!
Go on.
Oh god!
No, go on. I was just listening, trying to see what you guys were going to do.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, power vacuum. So maybe we take over this strange kingdom, this strange dungeon, and we run the old adventuring squad out of here. You know, have a little clubhouse for adventuring. There's lots of space. There's a lot of jousting chariots, and so that's my suggestion. That's all I bring to the group.
I think this is a great suggestion. What do you think, Dawn?
Very, very good suggestion. I'm fond of it.
Might I add an addendum to it?
Oh yeah, of course. Obviously, this is not I'm not the king of the adventure group. We need to decide on the stuff together, you guys.
I think that maybe we could also spend some of our time in this realm finding the most powerful dragon of this realm so it can become our friend.
Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah.
Cable's eyes well up, and he the cool forearm handshake. He puts his hand out for a forearm handshake, and he goes, "Bro."
I think if everybody's good with that, I think that's a wonderful ending.
Perfect.
I just want that image.
And then 6 months later, Cable has a pet bearded dragon that he's very fond of. It's the best thing to do.
Been adventuring for 6 months, going to every single pet store that has that has reptiles. Like, that's not a dragon. That's not a dragon. Finally, one day.
That's amazing.
All right. Well, I think we're good. So we've got a couple minutes left here. I don't want to run everybody off or anything, but there's again, Tabula Sono. We're on Kickstarter now, so please just check it out. Even if you can't actually pledge anything, you can definitely share on social and help us get the word out. And we're going to be doing more of these streams. Subscribe to our Twitch. And then as well, I would like to again thank each of our TikTokers individually. If you are not following every single one of them, you probably should. They've all got some really good content in lots of different areas. So really quick, Katiosaurus, can you give us a quick synopsis on what you do on TikTok specifically?
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm Katiosaurus. I talk a lot about ADHD and mental health, and also I play D&D a lot too. And one of my favorite things to talk about is making gaming more accessible for disabled and neurodivergent people. I have a podcast. It's called Katie and Eric's Infinite Quest, an ADHD adventure. We talk about life with ADHD and depression and navigating life as neurodivergent adults. We also play D&D. So if you want to check that out, we're available wherever you listen. And you can follow me on all my socials. I have a YouTube and Twitter and Insta and of course TikTok. TikTok is my biggest platform. And I am sponsored by the Brotherhood of Air Fryers International. So thank you.
and working on a sponsorship from the Intergalactic.
Yeah, and I have a Twitch. You should go follow me on Twitch. I always forget about Twitch because I'm on Twitch and I go, of course I have a Twitch, but I have a Twitch. You can follow me on Twitch too.
Real quick, also, apparently, Katie will be on the Today Show.
Apparently.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just in.
This is literally just in. It's fine.
So I think congratulations, right? That's pretty awesome.
I suppose.
100%.
I mean, well, watch. Now I'm gonna get cut from the segment, and then it's gonna be really embarrassing. That's always what happens whenever I tell people. It's always gets cut.
You remember that one time where it was almost on the Today Show?
Yeah, I was like, dude, I've been almost on so many shows. It's so weird.
All right, Cinderblock Sally, you're up.
Hello there. I'm Cinderblock Sally. On TikTok, I mostly talk about Dungeons and Dragons as well as silly things, more goofs and gaffs. I'm also on Twitch and Discord and all those other things. And my Twitch channel, we do more talking about game design, homebrew, and I review people's homebrew and do a weird sort of writing workshop with the chat, which has been pretty fun. But yeah, that's about it.
Can you see any applications in the homebrew realm for something like Tabula Sono?
My God, you're putting me on the spot. I think that the main application for it that I would see right now is like almost like just a different playground to play. And I feel like a lot of the time when dungeon masters are writing their own things, it's a matter of what are the tools at their disposal and what they can build with those tools. So I would see it as another pretty versatile tool in the toolbox. And that is a pretty good answer for on the spot, if you ask me.
I think so too. I'm okay with it.
Very good.
I think you did well. Now I gotta figure out what my on the spot for Merlin the Bard is. Merlin the Bard, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm Merlin the Bard over on TikTok, and I mainly dive into D&D skits, education, and free resources because the game is very cost prohibitive for a lot of people. So I love finding free tools that bring a great bunch of toolkit. I'm just saying the same thing over and over.
But you're doing it really
Nerds.
well, so it's fine.
Nerds. It's all nerds right now, on the spot stuff. But yeah, so we try to find as many free tools as humanly possible to make your game easier, flow better, and again, just more accessible across the board.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. We are going to probably, since we're ending early here, we're going to go hang out in Discord. I'll probably do a stream in Discord for anybody that was watching that wants to ask questions or maybe see some of the DM side of it, how I was controlling things and moving things around. So if you haven't joined our Discord, just go to tabulasono.com and there's a Discord button at the top and at the bottom. Just click it. That'll get you directly into our Discord. And then hopefully I will see you all there. So we're going to go ahead and play the trailer. So that if you haven't seen who we are, what we've done before this, that'll give you a little better overview of maybe than just this little thing. So let's roll that beautiful bean footage, and thank you, and have a great day, everyone.
Playing D&D online shouldn't be complicated. That's why we created Tabula Sono. It's a free 3D virtual system for playing tabletop RPGs online with your friends. It's simple and out of the way, so you can focus on gameplay and collaborative storytelling rather than managing complex tools. There are no system-specific rules or mechanics to get in your way. Just like using a battle mat in person, the Game Master can draw walls and add miniatures in real time. You can also take advantage of Sono's massive free library of miniature tokens. Have a mini you've created online? Pull that in along with almost any other 3D format, including STL, FBX, or OBJ. Change scene settings to set the tone of your world and create dynamic transitions. Have a favorite 2D map you've created? You can import that too. Tabula Sono isn't just for one game system or rule set. It's for everyone and all TTRPGs. Just send out your game link and players join right from their own browsers. For free. There are no downloads, nothing to install. Let's bring the magic of in-person gaming online with Tabula Sono. Support our Kickstarter February 1st through March 3rd. So let's play.
Oh, look, we're all still here. Everybody wave emphatically, and then we'll just end the broadcast.
Hey, we're still
Yeah, let's
live.
talk.
Look at us.
I'll
We're
clap.
cool.